every plate, and it is a subscription service. You can get this for $20 off when you use my link in the profile. We're going to be doing Cuban style black beans and yellow rice bowl. Hopefully it comes out looking something like that. It all comes with all these ingredients on here. All we need is butter, salt and pepper, and some cooking oil. And all the instructions are on the back. First, we're going to be doing the rice over here. I'm going to turn on the back burner, Alexis. And I have my butter in my pan. I'm going to take off the lid and we're going to melt that butter. And before then, we're going to put you up on the tripod, okay? So that you can see what I'm doing. Here I am. Good evening. How are you doing? Hello, Karen. How are you doing? Hello, Missy Mouse. All right, so this is an every plate subscription, and I just opened it today on TikTok. All right, let's see if I got it. Got it. So the first thing we're going to do is melt that butter. We're going to get our rice, and I don't know where I put my darn scissors, y'all. I have two scissors that are totally missing in action here. So hopefully, I'm definitely going to need some scissors, y'all. All right, let's see if we can do without scissors. Who knows where I put my scissors? Only God knows. God knows. Well, let's use a knife. Let's use a knife. I think I took them out to my mom to open up stuff and I didn't bring them back. All right. We got it. Stop looking for the scissors. We got the thing open. Now, this is Jasmine's rice. It's 3/4 of a cup. It comes pre-measured. And I already accounted for that. It's 6 points on my Weight Watchers plus another 3 points for the butter. So we are having all of our points on the rice today. Now, a really good substitute for this, if you don't want rice, guess what that is? Cauliflower rice. We both got the same reorganization this I didn't get any canisters. I did reorganize my junk drawer. All right. So what it says, it says to put that in there. We're going to get some garlic and put the garlic in that pot and then add the rice, coat it with the garlic and the jasmine, or butter. There we go. That was a tough piece of garlic, y'all. All right, so we got the one garlic in there. I'm going to do 2 of them in here. Let's get another little bowl out. I need a little bowl. We need a garbage bowl, so it's easier to do this. Yeah, so I did some. I did it all yesterday, Missy Mouse. Yours were so old. I know what you mean. Old is good, but you know what? Sometimes you just need a fresh look on things, okay? Just to freshen up your kitchen, either with a new tool or container, something to make you happy about cooking in the kitchen. All right, so let's put this back because we're just going to saute up that. And I need to chop up some onion. I didn't chop up the onion, y'all. I have all this all messed over. Get the knife. There. I'm going to cut this right down. We're going to put a little onion in our rice to cut it up. I think I need a bigger bowl. There. I do not put the red onion in my veggie bag. All right. So I'm just going to cut this up just a little bit so I can put some in with my rice while that garlic is sauteing up. I should put the onion in first, but no big deal. We only need like a little tablespoon of finely diced onion in there. There. All right, so finely diced onion. Yeah, it's a good tablespoon going in there. Let's saute that up. Good enough. Take it off the heat. You see it sauteing up. I'm going to take a picture of it. I'm going to turn off that heat back there, stop my heat. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's see, there we go. I think I got it. All right, got it. And I'm going to add in my jasmine rice in there. And coat it all up. There we go. Let's get this little thing and stir it up. Stir it up. So the garlic and rice is, the garlic, onions, and rice is in the pan. Coat it with a nice amount of butter. We're just going to let that steam up for a second. And I need to add in the vegetable stock that they gave me. All right. There you go. Put that vegetable stock in there. If you have vegetable broth, you can, hey, James Namaste, you can put that in there and just put less water in there. You're going to put in 1.25 cups of water. And with our, oops, the vegetable stock. I'm going to get another little picture. There we go. And the stock in there. Oh, let's go back. We don't need that one. Discard the last clip. Put in that. All right. And now we're going to add in our water. And there. I'm trying to do a TikTok at the same time. Hey, Patty, how are you doing? All right, so we're going to bring this to a boil, and then we're going to turn it down and just let it simmer. I put my lid on because a watch pot never boils. All right, so let's put that back on, get that going. We got that all done there. Rice is on because rice is the longest thing to cook in this whole thing here. All right, and I need another mat out. Let's get a nice little mat so we can put all this good stuff on here. I need to slice up some onions. I need to slice up a little bit more onions. All right, so today we are cooking the Cuban style black beans and yellow rice, okay? And it says to, I did the whole rice. You don't have to go back and look at that. While the rice cooks, half and peel and thinly slice the onion and finally chop a few. I put onions in the rice, but that's okay. And we're going to put a little bit of the onions in a little bowl because I already have them cut up. There you go. They're already cut up. We're going to make like a little salsa for our meal. There we go. Let's put that in. All right, all my onions are cut up. Now we're just going to slice the rest of this baby up. I don't mind if it's not quite. I almost got my finger there. Almost got my finger. Got my nail, I think. I don't want that big piece there. All right. Got one. I'm going to do another one up. Let's just get these off. It's just me eating all this onion here. Hello, hello. All right. So if you don't know, I'm Alexis. I do cooking here on Halves when I can. I'm going to put this in the garbage. I'm going to try and be a little more consistent, but I'm going to be consistent over on TikTok. So follow me over on TikTok. I'm also doing the little demonstration on here so that I can post it over on TikTok, and we'll just put it all together over there. Okay. It'll be done in like 3 minutes. Over there. All right, so we're slicing up our onion. There's a lot of onions, y'all. I'm going to slice it right down the middle. I want them bite-sized pieces. There we go. Good enough for the onions. Good amount. Just keep going. Slice it. All right. All right. All right. I'm going to save some of this onion. All right. That was a very big onion. I washed all these beforehand too. So this is a poblano pepper, and we're just going to dice this up also. And about the same thickness as the onions. There. I'm going to cut this right in half. There. Let's open it up. And I want to get these veins out of here. And let's take another little shot on our screen. That has a red inside on that poblano pepper. I've never seen that before. And let's just go down from here. That doesn't. There. All right. Oh, Alexis forgot to get the seeds out. Y'all. All right, let's get those seeds out. I put that in the wrong. I didn't even put the seeds over there. Put my cling bowl over on one side. Now a few seeds in our mix. All right, so my rice has already come to boil. You see here, it's come to boil. Oops. And we're going to stir this up. There we go. Stir it. We're going to put it back on. And you know what? I forgot one other ingredient in there. Let's find the ingredient. All right, so it said to put in butter in a small pat, do the garlic for 30 seconds. I put in some rice or some onions in there, the water, the stock concentrate, half the turmeric, and 1 teaspoon of Southwest spice. Okay, so we've got to get the spice in here. And instead of using these packets, I'm going to leave these packets. I'm going to give them to Bryce when he comes home. He can deal with those. We're going to use this. We're going to use half the amount of turmeric. And the turmeric, there was 1 teaspoon, so we're only going to use a half of a teaspoon of turmeric, which will definitely turn it yellow, which it already has. Turn yellow, 1/8, 1/4. Okay, let's do 1/4. We'll do 2 1/4, which is a half of a teaspoon of the turmeric. There. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this. I'm not sure if I'm going to like the turmeric, right? And then we're going to be doing a Southwest seasoning, which is almost, I read the instructions and it's about half the same ingredients as in that packet, except it's Pampered Chef and it's already opened. I don't want to open up a packet if I don't have to, because our seasonings get really funky here in the South. All right, so a half a teaspoon of Southwest seasonings are going in here, and a half a teaspoon of turmeric. Now, that turmeric turns everything yellow. All right, so I'm going to get a spoon and gently stir that turmeric and the Southwest seasonings in my pan. There we go. Smelling great. Tastes pretty good. All right. The flavors I got off. Let's turn that on. We're going to bring it to a boil again, then turn it off. All right, let's get this out of the way. And I need to clean that up. All right, if you haven't already, I am doing a new Facebook, or not Facebook, a new group on the table platform. And tonight at 7, which is only in a half an hour, I'm going to be giving away a Pampered Chef gift or product. All right, it's a new product that came out this past September. All right, I have a couple of these in my house. I'm like, well, I might as well give it away, right? Here. Peppers are all cut up. I've never done poblano peppers and red onions, so this is going to be different because I normally use green bell peppers and regular onions. All right, let's cut these in a little bit in half so they're not so big. I don't have to use a knife to eat my food. All right, we got most of this done up. All right, so we got this. The rice is cooking. It is a very pretty color. Hey, KD Hearts, how you doing? So while the rice cooks, we're going to half and peel thinly sliced onions, finely chop a few, which you put in a bowl, about 2 tablespoons, and diced tomato. We'll do the tomato and cilantro in a second. In a small, that's what we're going to do it now, I guess. They want us to do it now. But you know what? This is where they tell you one thing, and then I think you should be cooking all of it at once and then do your sauces on the side. So heat oil in a large pan over medium heat. Add the poblano seasoning, salt and pepper, and cook, stirring until slightly softened, about 3 to 4 minutes, and then add some more oil, and then add the onions, and then season and cook for 4 to 6 more minutes. So that's a total of 10 minutes right there. So while they're cooking, we can be doing those sauces, and that's where this thing comes into, like, it's really all over the place, and it takes you longer than what you really think it is. All right, so we're going to get some oil. I'm going to get some olive oil. I'm gonna let's get the real thing. I'm gonna drizzle some in here from the container instead of spraying it. Let's do avocado oil. All right, put a tablespoon in there. Turn it on. I need the front burner. There we go. Okay, front burner is getting nice and hot. That also takes 3 minutes. So now we're up to 13 minutes, right? Making my oatmeals for this week and 1 cup prep bowls. Thanks for that idea. I think it's great. And then what are you putting in your oatmeal cups? I did a broadcast on TikTok about the oatmeal and how you could prep ahead and put it in the 1 cup prep bowls, and you're ready to go. All you need is the 1 cup prep bowl and 4 ounces of applesauce. Now you can use other fruit in there, such as like mandarin oranges, but I don't like the added the sugar that was added in the mandarin oranges. They were okay, but if you find fruit that has no sugar added in its own juices, you can add that in instead. Pumpkin pudding. Pudding. Oh, you're putting the pudding mix in there. I need to do that. If I have pudding mix, I'm going to add some in for tomorrow morning. I'm gonna remember that. All right, so we're gonna add, let's see, I'm gonna take this off because I don't need this handle on that one. We need it over here. We got our oil, and I got a good amount of oil because we're gonna saute up those peppers and then add our onions in there. All right. Whew, man, we have a lot going on here. All right, let's put this in here. I don't need any more water. And put some onions. Got these little small ones. Over on that little. We're gonna make some fresh salsa with tomatoes and cilantro on there. So I'm just gonna get the ones that were a little small and put them over there. All right, let's see if the pan is hot. You can see that the oil is separating in the pan. That means our pan's getting nice and hot. Just give it a little shimming, and then we're gonna add in one pepper to see if it's hot enough. It's almost sizzling. Give it one more minute. Usually blueberries, yeah, that's a really good. Get fresh blueberries. That would be really good. I'm not sure if it's gonna have enough sugar in it. I think that the sauciness of the applesauce gives it a little more sugar taste rather than the individual blueberry. But that would be a really good idea. I have blueberries in the freezer. Believe it or not, I did save the blueberries when our freezer died. I did save the blueberries. And I asked my brother, "You want some of these blueberries?" Because I have like, I think 4 packs of them in there. All right, so now you hear it sizzle. I'm gonna add in the peppers and let them cook for 3 to 4 minutes. I think it's 3 to 4 minutes. Let me look, where's that thing at? Cook for 3 to 4 minutes. It is 6:30, 6:34. We'll put in the onions. And let me get some of these seeds that I got all over the place out off the road or off the counter here. Yeah. Okay, got all that. Let's get some garbage out here. And break the bowl. All right, got that. There we go. All right, let's see what else we need. We need to zest a lime. I'm going to use the Pampered Chef Zester. I love this new zester that came out. It's very, very sharp, so just be careful on this one. We're going to zest part of the bottom up here. You don't even have to press very hard. It really does zest it quite good. Okay. It's smelling so good too. I like putting the lime in the rice. This is definitely going to be different rice. I asked my mom; she hasn't been feeling well, and so I asked her, "What if we can eat anything? What would you like to eat?" And she says, "Taco Bell." And I'm like, "Taco Bell." So off to Taco Bell I went. I got her some hard tacos and the cinnamon sticks there. There we go. All right. Zester good. Okay. That fell over the cuckoo's nest. All right, so let's shimmy these around a little bit. Spread them out so they're nice and flat in here. And there's plenty of oil in there once we add in our onions on that one. All right, where's my thing? All right, so it says to dice the tomato and finally chop cilantro, zest and quarter lime, and then we'll put, okay. Man, this is a lot of stuff on here. All right, let's put these peppers need a little longer. Let's do this in half. And we got to get our tomato and dice. Let's core out our, I could use my core more, but we don't have it available for sale anymore, so I got to use a little, the knife itself. So we're going to do the tomatoes, and I'm just going to dice them up. Here. Should use a tomato knife, but my Santuco knife was nicely sharpened. Actually, probably put this in a food processor and do it in there and there. All right, here, I'm gonna get some cilantro. I did half of the tomato in there, and I got some cilantro here. Just slice that up. And my peppers are coming along great. I need to add my onions. Okay, put that in. I think I need a bigger bowl. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're nice. They're getting nicely caramelized. We're gonna add in our onions now. Yeah. And saute those up. All right. And let's put that there. And give you a picture of that. It's taking twice as long as what you really think it's going to take. Yep. All right. I see no comments down there, so I have no idea who's here or not, but we are cooking up a little storm here. We are making the Cuban style black beans and yellow rice bowl. And for the salsa, it's a sliced tomato, finely chopped the cilantro, zest and quarter the lime, half and quarter thinly sliced, we did that already. In a small bowl, combine the onions, tomato, half the cilantro, and juice from the lime. Add salt and pepper in half the lime. Okay, and half the lime. So let's put that in here. Get my juicer out. All right, into a bigger bowl and mix this up in it. So we have our onions and tomato and cilantro and lime in here. And a little bit of zest. A lot of zest. A spoon would be great, or a fork. And mix up our nice cilantro, our salsa. Just mix it up and get those marinating together. That looks really nice. And salt and pepper. I'm going to turn off my stove. I'm almost done with that. And keep that off to the side. Now, it did have in some cream fresh, and it said to get some sour cream. Comes in a little packet right here. We're going to add our one big, I don't know how much is this. This is 1 ounce of sour cream, I believe. Good enough. Okay, let's get our lime. Put that in here like the juicer, like I should have, and squeeze out that juice into our sour cream. Put a little zest in there, a little spoon to mix it up, and this is going to be your cream fresh. Okay, that you're going to drizzle over the top of your rice bowl. So all this is, and we could have used Greek yogurt instead of sour cream, but I went all the way with what they have here. It's very quiet here tonight. Let's taste it. Oh, that tastes good. All right, so it said to, in the separate bowl, combine the sour cream with a squeeze of lime and lime zest. Stir in hot sauce from your pantry if you like. I'm leaving the hot sauce off. Add water until the mixture reaches a drizzle consistency, and put some salt in it. There. And it is in a drizzle because we put enough lime juice in there. Okay. So these two things are marinating on the side. There. And we got our peppers and onions ready to go. I need to put a little bit of garlic in here. All right. So let's see. It says when you cook the rice, half and peel minced dice. All right. Drizzle the heat in a pan. Add the poblano, salt and pepper, cooking and stirring until slightly softened. Add more oil and the onions. Season with salt and pepper until the veggies are tender. Need a splash of water to help soften the veggies. Nope, they look pretty soft to me. All right, so that's it. I'm gonna put a little garlic in there, y'all. I'm gonna turn this back on, heat it up. Put a little garlic in there because nothing like a pop of garlic on this, and some salt and pepper. Okay. Always do your your garlic last, even though we put it in the rice first, because it can burn. It can get and then when it burns, it gets bitter. Put that in there. There we go. Yeah. Garlic in. The garlic press. And we need a little wooden spoon. Saute this baby up. And salt and pepper. 2 shakes of the lamb's tail. And some pepper. Great. We got those seasonings going. Alright. Those are nicely nice. I'm going to leave it just the way it is. This is a very colorful purple and green peppers and onions on here. All right, I'm going to turn that off, and I'm actually going to put this. I need to switch out some pans here. Ooh, I'll put this right on the sink. All right, so next we're going to do our black beans right here. It says, while your veggies cook, heat draw oil in a medium pot over high heat. Add the remaining garlic and cook and stir until fragrant. Okay, stir in the beans and the remaining stock in 1/3 cup of water. Add in the rest of the Southwest seasonings and a pinch of salt and pepper, and remove the heat. I'm not adding butter on this one. I already have butter everywhere else. So this is the black beans that they get. You're supposed to drain it. So here we go. Open this up. And tear along the line. Do not microwave this container. All right. Tear. Yeah, tear it right. You need to be like really strong on this stuff. Tell you what. Of course, if Alexis had her scissors, it might be a little bit easier. Use the knife. There we go. And for this, I'm going to put it in my measure-all colander, all right? Because it's just like you get it out of the can, except it's in a carton. And I'm going to use my measure-all and drain it and rinse it in my sink. Okay, well, that is draining. We do need some more garlic. Bam, bam on the garlic. There we go. And I'm going to turn on my little stove right here. There we go. Get some oil. We still use the avocado oil, just a little bit of oil. And we're going to get that nice and hot. We're going to get our garlic and put the garlic in there when it gets hot. I'm not sure. What are y'all eating for dinner tonight? Hey, I finally got the rapid prep mandolin. Hey, B Jangles, that's awesome. Did you make the French fries? I got to make French fries tomorrow on TikTok, okay? So we're going to be making French fries over there because those are the best. B Jangles. All right, let's get that here. This one certainly does need all the pans on here. All right, so we're going to heat that up just a little bit. I'm going to put my garlic in here, get it nice and hot. Ooh, hot. Okay, and scrape that off. Just a little bit of garlic there. Put that on the side. Let's saute this up just a little bit. And still getting nice and hot, but I'm playing around with that. All right, let's get this nice and hot. Let's see what else it says on here. We are doing this Cuban style rice and beans. They said if you want to do chicken, you can add chicken to this and just get an extra piece of protein into your diet. Okay. All right, so that's going good. We're going to add our, for 30 seconds, stir in the beans and the remaining vegetable stock. There we go, like that. And a third cup of water. Okay. All right, got a third cup of water. Got our beans. Okay. Add in the vegetable stock. Yeah, taste buds. Yeah, I do have the taste bud subscription. I do have those. I have not gotten the February one yet. I'm going to add in with that garlic. Open up. Woo. There we go. Ooh, that was just getting mad hot. Woo. Take that off the flame. Woo. Talk about getting that hot. It's jumping Jehoshaphat. Yes. Woo. All right, just keep that. We just have to heat these up a little bit. And boy, they really saute up fast. Wow. Let's put that down and wipe up my area because we just splattered bean juice everywhere. There we go. Looks perfect now. All right, get those nicely heated up, and now we can put it all together. Oh, we have to add the Southwest seasonings, which we're going to be putting in a half a tablespoon of this, which is 1.5. There, 1.5. Eyeball it. One thing really good about cooking is that you can eyeball your seasonings. And we're going to do in Southwest seasonings and salt and pepper. And then simmer until thick in about 5 to 10 minutes. Remove from heat and add butter. I'm not adding the butter. All right, 5 to 10 minutes. Let's stir this, baby. There we go. There you go. Oh, nice. All right. Well, that's a different way of doing black beans. Let's just let it simmer. And we can fluff up our rice over here that we did. Let's get our rice while that cooks nice. There we go. And fork this up. Let's get another one of these. All right. And remember, we put turmeric in here, so it is very, very yellow. All right. And that is our rice on this one. This is Cuban style rice and beans. All right. So we got that. Put that on there. Taste it. Tastes okay. I want to add some cilantro over here, or some lime juice. And we have our cilantro. I'm just going to chop some of this up. I'm probably going to do half this now and then half tomorrow. I'm going to not eat everything tonight. Let's put it on. All right. I'm going to lay this in the refrigerator on a wrapped paper towel. There. And we're almost done. We can put this whole thing together. I'm going to put this in the sink. There. Put some stuff away. And I forgot to take some pictures. Alright, we did some lima. Put that there. think we're almost all done. Just heat up, those beans just need to thicken up a little bit, which means evaporate the water. And that's that with that. Let's clean up a little. Keep on saying that because I have a mess over here. There. I have a little bit of onions. All this stuff can go right in there. Right. There. And all I need is a bowl. And we're going to add all this together. All right, let's get some spoons. Some spoons. All right. So while that is cooking, hey, get mine yesterday. You got yours yesterday. Do you not have the taste bud? I do have the taste hub subscription. You got yours yesterday? I didn't get mine yesterday. It usually comes around the 8th or the 9th. So probably tomorrow. Hey, Stevie Wonder, how you doing? All right, so now we're going to put this all together. And I'm going to get a scoop of our rice. I'll put the rice on the bottom just because it's a lot. We have a lot of rice here. I don't think I'm going to eat all this rice. That's a lot of rice for 2 people. Just FYI. Put more on the mound side. We're going to get some of our beans. I need to get some more. These now. It's getting nice and thick. All right. And put this over here. Let's clean that up. And we're just doing a big bowl. And believe me, I like the beans here. Okay. Clean up that. And we're going to get the whole a lot of the peppers over here, which they have cooled down a little bit. So we got our peppers. I'm going to put that right on top and add my peppers over to the side. And the onions. That looks really nice, actually. Have half the bowl. There we go. So far, it's looking pretty good. Here's our peppers and onions, our black beans, and our rice. So it's looking very, very similar. All right. And then we're going to add in some of our salsa, fresh salsa, right on top. Just half of it. Let's get the onions on there. Here. And then drizzle it with the sour cream with lime juice and lime zest in here. And then drizzle it over the top. I'm not a very good drizzler. There we go. And voila, we were all done. Clean up the side. And that is what it looks like. This is what it's supposed to, this is what it looks exactly the same. Let me look. Turn it like, that was up front. There. It looks perfect, right? This looks exactly like that. And then we slice a lime. Okay, let's get that slice of lime. Where did I put that lime? I need a little knife. Put a little lime. I have a little lime wedge. The lime wedge went right there. I got it perfect. If this isn't identical, I don't know what is. This is very identical on here. All right, so that is that. Now to eat it, I need to take some pictures first, okay, before I eat it in front of y'all. And I only have 7 minutes to get going here. So let me take some pictures here. And voila, it is done. All right, that's that. Now I can eat it. All right, let's go here. I didn't think I was going to like that rice. That rice is delicious. The creme fraiche on it is great. Something's spicy. Something's hot. Let's get some onions and peppers over here. I would say I didn't even put the lime juice all over it either. That is absolutely delicious. I love it. Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah. I would definitely make this again for myself. Squeeze that lime in there. Wow. This is fabulous. I may have been all over the board making this, but holy Moses. Twice in one day. This is great. Wow. So good. Now this is Every Plate. Every Plate is a sister company of HelloFresh, and it's $38 for 3 meals for 2 people. Okay. Including shipping. So I'm with Every Plate. If you want this subscription, the link is in my profile. You can go in there and get $20 off your first order. All right. So thanks for coming in. I'll be over on the platform table, Table. The link is in the profile to join table. And I'm going to be giving away a Pampered Chef gift in about 5 minutes. I'll see you over there. Bye.